Good evening, brothers and sisters of the leaf. And I'll do that greeting again just in case the Bluetooth prevented me from being picked up. Greetings, brothers and sisters of the leaf, JackJazzm, and good evening. Thank you for joining me for evening wind down. Tonight I decided to take out one of my acquisitions of a lower dollar amount that I got for about 50 bucks. Just a plain old Italian made in Italy. Gold Jew, what's going on, brethren? Neither one. It's actually, I guess you would call this a basket pipe, even though it wasn't in a basket. It was actually on the shelf of all Italian pipes with no particular maker's name on them, but pretty nicely made pipes. Um, as you can see from the sandblast that's on there, that's a pretty decent sandblast for 50 bucks or 45, whatever it was. Very nice Rhodesian. What attracted me to this one, because I normally don't go for bowls this small, was that stem. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a transparent color, almost like root beer or Coca-Cola or something. And it smokes pretty nice. You just have to be a little careful, because even though those walls look thick, it will burn hot on you, even with you keeping a nice slow pace. But it does smoke pretty good. I've already started this when I was on my ride, because I'm going to go pick up my daughters for the last half of their spring break. And since traffic is very congested right now, I'm normally leaving work around this time, but I've been working at a different duty on a totally different shift. So I was off earlier than I normally am, and decided to go wrap some stuff up and pick up my daughters. And with this congestion, I said, hey, since I'm enjoying a nice pipe, why not share with my brothers and sisters of the leaf? And right away, Brethren Koju comes on. Oh, and what we're smoking in here is, I actually almost forgot what it was. Yeah, I need to take another look. It was honey and something else mixed up. I believe it's a Sutliff blend. I bought the blend a good while ago at a tobacconist that I normally don't go to. I also bought a hazelnut from them that I believe I did a video with. But this one is, oh, peaches and honey. That's what this is. And if I remember correctly, I believe it's a Sutliff uh, blend pretty much. But I think they used Lane Limited with it, because the one of the guys that's there actually makes up blends in house. So I decided to try the peaches and honey and the hazelnut. The hazelnut is actually pretty good. It's not overwhelmingly flavored, but you do smell and taste it a little bit. Um, the peaches and honey leaves a little bit to be desired once you actually are smoking. You know, the taste isn't really there like you would expect it to be, or that you, the way you would be hoping it would be there, judging from the smell. I have to call them back. They're interrupting my live. Not that I'm a pro at this or anything, but to anybody who's just now getting into pipe smoking, never sleep on or underestimate bargain pipes, because as long as you know what you're looking for, you can find them. I've done it at least twice. I have 2 pipes that I paid about 45 to 50 bucks for that are not big name brands, and there's some really good smoking pipes. Like I said, you just have to know what to look for, know how to make sure those draw holes line up with the bottom of the inside of the bowl, the chamber. Make sure the stem is drilled pretty even, and you know, it's not a bad quality wood that they're using, or stem for that matter. There are a lot of bargain pipes that have plastic stems. I would never recommend anybody go with a plastic stem if they're going to be using something over time, because you'll never get all of that stuff out of that stem. And that's speaking from experience. In the past, I've had 2 very beautiful pipes that were made in Asia somewhere, and didn't realize that the actual part that the smoke was going through in the stem was all plastic. One day I just happened to figure out how to get into it, trying to clean it, and it was so much stuff built up on the inside of that I just got disgusted and threw both of them out. Like I said, very beautiful pipes, but just were made very poorly. Definitely not made for actual use long term. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their evening as we prepare for spring to come into full effect. So far in Atlanta, we've been getting really cold mornings with pretty decent afternoons, and then back to cool and cold in the evening. So this winter cold is not trying to let go that easily and allow spring to come in. I start my duty pretty early in the morning, and I'm end up going out in a fairly, you know, okay jacket, not too heavy, not too light. And by the time I get on duty and I'm out in the elements, I end up switching to a heavier jacket because of the wind and, you know, it just being cold. The sun's nowhere near being out yet. So definitely not feeling like spring in the mornings. So we've come up to what they call hump day. So we're almost through the week. So let's try to continue to enjoy it. Stress-free. I'll let you guys get another look at that. As Brother Goju said, a Rhodesian, Italian made, of according to the engraving on the bottom. Italy there, with a lovely acrylic stem. I call it a root beer stem. Those of you who favor Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper might say it looks like one of those, but I'm just gonna say root beer. So I guess I could coin this on my root beer pipe. If you look close enough, you can see that it actually matches the tint on my glasses. Wasn't even doing that on purpose. Look at that.